Hi everybody, it's Marissa. I just wanted to do a quick video before I start ripping my room apart right now for the National Scrapbooking Day crop that I am helping coordinate at our school. The crop is to benefit Relay for Life, and we're going to do a donation in the name of our coworker, Diana, who passed this December. It was very quick. She was diagnosed in October and passed in mid-December, and we had always said, she, myself, and another coworker, we kept talking about how we needed to get together and we needed to scrap, we needed to craft together, and we kept talking about it years and years. We talked about it. We did something once, and you know how you've got life outside of work, and sometimes this unfortunate doesn't always line up with your coworkers. So unfortunately, we never got together again to do crafting. We always tended to share things with each other. We bring it into work and share it. So anyway, this crop is not only to benefit Relay for Life, but for Diana's memory and the things that we wish we could have done together with her before this had happened. But, I think it's just a testament to, you need to get out there, and if you say you're going to do something, just do it. And so we are just doing it. And it's going to be it's been a lot of preparation. I was at work last night until, I can't remember if we were there until, I think it was about 8:30, and then we went and grabbed something to eat and got home about 9:45, but definitely worth it. So anyway, some things I'm going to share with you, and for those of you who are following me on Instagram, you saw them on Instagram. I was stamping on cork, and I know that Kat had done some of that, and I feel like I didn't really mean to do what she was doing, but it kind of ended up where I had been experimenting a little bit, and I saw her video, and I'm like, okay, well, fine, I'll go ahead and share mine too. So anyway, this is one that I did, and this is using one of the Winnie and Walter, this is a W+9 set that I was using. And the ink that I used on this was, for the black, I used the VersaFine Onyx Black, and I also used some of the Color Box Pigment ink, and that's one of the petal points, and I love this. This is great. So, anyway, I like buying in the smaller whenever I can, because I feel like things, I just don't use them quickly enough. So there's that. And I did another one, and this I used Versa Magic chalk ink, and there's a lighter color underneath it, and it's again the same set. And my favorite new white ink is the W+9 Pure Color Pigment Pad, and it is the best white ink I've ever used. I love it. These were I punched them. I just used a regular punch, and the only part that actually came out a little torn was the adhesive backing, so I wouldn't worry too much about that because you're going to peel it off anyway. And this one is another Versa Magic chalk ink. And this is from a Meyer Road set. And let's see, what else? This is also from the same Meyer Road set, and that is VersaFine. And this is chalk ink, and this is a Close to My Heart set. So, it doesn't always work as well, I don't think, with the, more detailed images, especially with the font like that. So, and the more contrast you can get in color from the cork, the bolder it's going to be. And that's also that same set. This is a square punch that I used. And this is a Winnie and Walter set. I can't remember which set it was. Let me see. I showed it in my last video. It is, I can't find the name of it. Oh, Big Bang Confetti is this set right here. So, there's that. And this is an experiment with some also with some chocolate ink. It's that Don't Quote Me on That stamp, but you can see where just not enough contrast against the cork. So if you can do a light and dark contrast, you're going to get definitely a better image. And I stick with the pigment inks and the chalk inks. I think they're beautiful. The dye inks don't seem to do as well. And I just cut this one by hand. So, little banner. And then a little more stamping. And this was, again, the Versa Magic. And I used one of these roller stamps. And this was some distress ink using a stencil, Heidi Swapp stencil. And this is a W+9 stamp, the iCat. And this is a Christy Tomlinson stencil. And I just used this with the white, the W+9 pigment ink. So, alright, so there's that, and this I really loved. I did the entire doily on the cork sheet, so I think it turned out very, very pretty. Alright, now, oh yes, I also did, Heidi Swaps had come out with some craft tags, and they had kind of a distressed chalk ink look to them. And if you followed me on Instagram, you saw that I shared those on Instagram. And this is just the very cheap, now I love cards. I am very particular about cardstock for cards, but this is cardstock. Like if I'm making embellishments, I tend to like the lighter weight because it works on my silhouette better, but this is just from Walmart. Let me see if I can pull the craft pad. It cut beautifully. I think it's the Colorbach. Yeah. Colorbach craft pad from Walmart, and I really like using it in my silhouette. I find my silhouette cuts better on heavier materials, awkward materials, but when you put in cardstock, it can tear that stuff up like crazy. You just kind of have to get, I find for me, it's the cheaper cardstock that works best. So, I used, this was the W+9 pigment ink, and then I sponged it a little bit with chalk ink. And all of these tags, I either had already purchased in my Silhouette Design Studio, or a few of them I kind of made myself out of other shapes. But again, they were to kind of mimic the Heidi Swapp tags. And these are all stamp sets that I showed on my previous video. They were from Winnie and Walter and W+9 and Avery L. So that. And the lighting's not great, so I do apologize. That's part of being in a loft. It's just not great. So there's that. And then there's just some of the tags, some of the tag shapes and sizes. I did some larger ones. But what I found out, to kind of give it that distress look, and I know you can't see it very well, but I actually used a little bit of, I'm trying to find which distress ink it was. I used old paper, and it gave that just nice kind of, well, I guess distressed look to it, but it gave it a little bit more depth, and you probably can't see it very well on this, but it gave it a little more depth around the outside, and I just used my foam dauber to apply it. So, and then I also used my little circle daubers that I had cut out of the foam for my Tim Holtz tool, ink blending tool. So those are that. And then I've been doing a lot of shopping for the crop because we were working on goodie bags, and so, you know, inevitably I bought myself some things along the way. So I picked up some of this frosted film from Tim Holtz, and it was on sale, and this is what it looks like. I know it's kind of hard to see, and I know it is adhesive. You can use it in your, it's self-adhesive. You can use it in your oh gosh, in your silhouette. You can die cut it. So it kind of has a frosty look to it, and you could put on layouts. So, like, I imagine cool, like, washi. And then at, let's see, at Joann's, I picked up this set because I saw Marissa had it. And I love it. I just like the font. It's very Broadway. So cool. Now this one I love, but I don't even know how I would use it. This one, and I know some of them are a little bit hard to read, but what does this one say? Crafting keeps me sane. It's hard to see behind that sticker. So this one, again, hard to see with the light. Home is where you keep your craft supplies. So, yeah, plays with scissors. Awesome. I don't really know how I would use it. I mean, maybe I just send little cards to crafters or something like that, but it's cute. And then this Jelly Bean Soup birthday set. And Jelly Bean Soup is just down the road from me. Like 20 minutes down the road in Marysville, so it's pretty exciting. So that was from Joann's. And then today I stopped at Walmart and I found this washi, which I think is super cute. They just got a new stock of washi in, and I usually don't find anything there I like because my art craft supplies are totally crappy. They're terrible. Sorry, like, I have a class last period, and I know it's like in the evening, but I have to talk the entire time or they act like they're just crazies. And so my voice is all worn out. I just found this today, and I know they didn't have it before in my Walmart, is the Nina, and it's craft cardstock, and it's 65-pound craft cardstock. So I was excited to find that. So that was it there. And then two more things, and these were from Michael's when I was going through Michael's. And these were the Vintage Collector, and they were all, I believe, 70% off. And I'm a sucker for cardstock. I need to stop, but I'm a sucker for cardstock. And these are great summer, spring colors. And hopefully you don't see the video before I edit it for lighting. Hopefully the colors are better. So that ended up being, I think, $4 maybe. And this one is the 12 by 12. And this ended up being $6. So anyway, I see a lot of good potential in here. So anyway, I just wanted to share the things that I made. And I hope you're having a great weekend and enjoy your National Scrapbooking Day. Take care. Bye.